Woman lies about having 10 babies. What a shithole.
Subway tuna sandwich missing just one thing. Tuna.
Nude sunbathers escape ravenous deer.
Woman doubles her Smurf collection. Doubles it. Double, I say.
Babylon Bee headlines people absolutely hated.
And we analyze some of the greatest Christian lyrics of the 1980s and 90s.
All this and more on
The Bee Weekly.
All right, well, this is special for our YouTube audience and everyone else, but YouTube audience might care about this. We got our our silver play button from YouTube for passing 100,000 subscribers.
We did it.
Woo!
This has made me a celebrity among my children because they knew about these buttons. I didn't even know what this was, and my kids are telling me, "No,
Yeah,
if you
I should
get
show my
all the
kids that."
subscribers,
Wow.
you get this YouTube button." So I had it mailed to my house so I could show them first, and then
Now
I
they
brought it.
can't cancel you.
Yeah. And it's funny because now we're like almost at 250,000 subscribers by the time we
Yay.
got it.
Any idea how long it takes? Do we have to all hold it? Is
You get to all hold it, pass it around.
There's a mirror in there. You can see like
Everybody must kiss it.
make your own thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Oh, good. I got
Look at
a last look in it.
You get to look in the mirror.
Do your bangs.
So
Do my
it's
bangs.
beautiful. So thank you for sending that to us, YouTube. And hopefully we won't get banned before the gold.
Yeah, what's the next one? It's the gold.
Gold is 1 million, I think.
Man, so that's a high jump.
Yeah, it's a high jump.
We got it 10 times more. Help us get there.
Help us get there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Tell all your friends.
Hey, we've got an interview coming up.
Yeah, we do. We went deep in the woods on this one. Tom Woods.
That's good.
Like that?
Very fun. Tom Woods, a famous libertarian podcaster.
He's like the libertarian.
If you're in libertarians, you're like, I know Tom Woods.
Yeah, he's like the main guy. I was trying to think of an example of like if you're thinking of like rappers. He's like the Tupac
of
libertarians. Right? Beatboxing.
Tom Woods, yeah.
Who's this anyway?
Oh, hey, this is Wendy Shapero.
Wendy Shapero joins us again. She's been with us before.
She's been with us before. She's guest hosting with us today.
Hi.
But
Again.
you may recognize her voice if you watch our animation.
Yeah.
So Wendy,
Yeah.
What all the characters has Wendy played so far?
Me and me.
She does the...
her main character is the mom. They
yeah.
just call her the mom. She doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
She might have a name in some of the scripts. I can't remember. But yeah, we just released the Quiet Place spoof, and she's the mom
Yes.
who keeps voicing her opinions that the monsters don't like.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is blah, blah, blah.
You have a great whisper.
Yeah, it's a good whisper.
That's awesome. And if you haven't checked that out, go to our YouTube channel and check out that video because it's awesome. Quiet Place animation. All right, you guys want to do some weird news?
I do.
Sure. Heck yeah.
This news is weird.
Thousands of pigeons vanish from pigeon races across England. And I have questions. I added that part out.
So how do you make pigeons race? Is there a track, or you just throw them in the air and?
What strikes me about this is that they released 250,000 birds, and it says just 10% of the birds returned in the expected time. And I'm like, isn't that what you would expect if you released a bunch of birds?
Yeah, 250,000 birds.
Oh, we threw 1 million birds up in the air, and some of them didn't come back. Weird.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that
10% of them are dumb enough to not embrace their freedom.
Free. Wait, no. I'll come back.
Admittedly, I'm ignorant of the rules of pigeon races and how these things normally go, but
Yeah, or how deep the bond is between the pigeoner and the pigeon.
but if I were
What's
to
the
guess,
name of the guy that works on pigeons? A pigeon raiser, a pigeon racer,
pigeoneer.
pigeon husbandry.
I'm a pigeon keeper. I keep pigeons.
I'm the keeper of the pigeons. So they say most of the breeders I'm talking to are blaming the atmospheric conditions, possibly a solar storm above the clouds that created static in the atmosphere, but no one really knows.
Yeah,
That was a pigeon fancier.
fancier.
A fancier. It could have been a giant mirror they just all ran into.
Yeah, this would be a weird story if it was like 250,000 humans went off on a race.
And
Half of them never came back.
A mystery.
Pigeons,
Well, they fly.
it's not that weird.
Yeah, and they're dumb. They're both the
Yeah,
dumbest.
they fly, and I don't know.
One of the dumbest animals.
I don't know.
They all went to the magicians.
Now, there's going to be one commenter who's going to be like, you guys don't know anything about pigeon races.
Your pigeon ignorance is showing.
Human privilege.
Herd of cows stampede through L.A. after escaping slaughterhouse. One shot dead as it charged family.
Okay.
So 40 cows, not 250,000. So this is just animals running amok last week.
It's just something's in
cows.
the air.
So in Pico Rivera Tuesday night, they ran wild through the city's streets for more than an hour, destroying small businesses and overturning cars. One cow was shot and killed by deputies after it charged at a family of 4, knocking some of them to the ground. The family was taken to a hospital with minor injuries.
Like this experienced ranchers got their lassos and came to help.
Yes.
You think there's this old retired guy that lives in L.A.?
They finally got the
a
call.
lasso?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I put that stuff behind me. We need you to come.
Come out of retirement.
Come back for one more roundup.
And he calls up his lasso buddies like, boys, we got a job.
They're calling us in.
They dust off their old lassos.
This feels like a movie, like almost like Space Cowboys. You could have Clint Eastwood and Tommy Lee Jones. And
Yeah, the only guys that can save the city are the lasso guys. These old retired lasso guys.
they've all been replaced by technology, but they're the ones who know how to lasso them. This could be a whole movie.
Well, write it down.
Write it down, Patrick.
Yeah, take a note.
My turn?
Yeah,
is.
you're up.
Oh, yay. A female soccer star just came out as a man, but is still playing in the women's league. Okay.
So okay,
All right.
I always have to think these
I know.
stories are
Maybe if a
whenever
woman
whenever I
comes
read
out as a man.
whenever I read a story that says
Trying to
transgender
visualize
woman,
it.
I'm like, it takes me
A minute.
to try to figure out what that means. Okay, so
So, woman?
Because it's going to be a very brief period of time where it's okay to say that this woman came out as a man, but from then on you have to say
Yeah,
woman.
so yeah.
And then everyone's confused.
Female soccer star just came out as a man,
Okay, so biologically female.
Right.
She came out as a man, so
but
she
is still
announced.
playing in the women's league.
So she was Brenda, and now she's Bob.
Right.
I am now Bob.
No, go move on. Go be in the
But then
men's
she
league.
won't transfer to the league
doesn't-
where
so
she's
not
going to get
fully.
killed.
Right,
So having her cake and eating it too.
Yeah.
so to speak.
Because it never goes that way, right? When they transition to men, they never go like, so I will go compete against
With
the male
men.
weightlifter.
Yeah.
So it
Right.
never goes that direction.
Yeah.
Well, we're not dumb.
How many of these have there been? Because there's been a lot of men turning into women to be, and then go into women's sports.
They're like, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how many have
popular.
I
gone
won't
the
get
other way.
picked last for soccer now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Or I won't, from kickball.
So this is in Japan.
Japan women's international soccer star and Washington Spirit forward
Okay.
Kumi Yokoyama came out Sunday as a transgender man. Yokoyama uses the their pronoun and said they felt living in both the United States and Germany helped prompt them to come out and reveal their identity. Yokoyama said they have undergone top surgery as opposed to bottom when they were there 20 years old. When they were 20 years old, and that's when they officially retire from professional soccer, they will pursue additional gender-affirming surgeries.
So they're going to fully transform after all the soccer stuff's out of the way?
Apparently so. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems
like cheating.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Did you say the wrong pronoun? Just
Probably.
canceled.
Shoot.
When
Top surgery.
wrong pronoun detective.
Does that mean there's really high quality surgery is like the top surgery?
I see the top men.
The top surgeons. We got the best surgeons.
top surgeons.
They're all the best.
Top men.
Top surgery.
Why men?
That's just like I was saying, right? Like top men.
The top people. The top theys.
Top gun. South African woman who claimed to have a record 10 babies was lying. So we had a previous
That's
weird
an
news
update.
segment where we talked about this, and and
What was her name again?
Her last name was Sithole.
No, her first name's Sithole.
Oh, was that her first name? So
It might be Sithole or something, or Sithole. I don't know how you
people corrected us and said it's not pronounced. No, that's her
Sithole?
last name. Her name is
Really?
Gosieme Tamara Sithole.
Oh.
It is like Sithole. I don't know. I don't remember how they said the
Add
pronounce-
letters, invisible letters.
Yeah. So, but I think even when we were talking about this story, we said, "Is that even possible?"
How's
and we
it
were
physically
like,
possible?
"How's it
10
physically?"
babies in you.
We were skeptical.
She didn't look 10 times bigger than a woman, a
Right.
normal pregnant woman.
And the most amazing part of this is she was not pregnant
Not pregnant at
at
all.
all. It's not like she had 8 and said I had 10 and just
Where did she
exaggerated.
hide them all? Like,
Because
Well,
in
there
the
were
picture,
not.
there's a big thing in her tummy. So what she got there? Was she hiding pillows or something? Or
Stuff Phillips.
does she have
world
some-
record?
Does she
Great
have
job.
the Amy McPherson disease thing where she's got a giant gut, but she's not pregnant?
Yes.
she needed a colonic. Well, she was distended.
She was real backed up.
Yeah.
So the government found out that there
That's
was
a horrible
no.
delivery room moment.
So the government, after she announced all this, the government came out and said, There's no records of any of these births of 10 babies.
Yeah, they're
We have
calling
no idea what
hospitals.
she's
Where's the
talking
10
about.
baby lady? What are you talking about?
They
People
were
don't have 10
pigeons.
babies.
They were the pigeons.
And her husband was having trouble getting a hold of her. Officials finally reached her, and she was taken in for a psychiatric evaluation.
It was a 72-hour one that was extended by a week, so it was real long. Like they had a lot of talking to do about this 10 baby lie.
So the newspaper that spread it has apologized, and the government was deeply concerned by their conduct.
Yeah, the reporter said he was lax because he was friends with Sid Hole and just trusted her. So she's just like, I got 10 babies. And he's like, really? All right, I'm going to write that down and put that in the paper. No need to investigate that wild claim.
I don't even know what to say, honestly.
It's wild.
Yeah.
10 babies, man.
I'm glad we got to talk about it again.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm happy because I would hate to be one of the 10 babies in that brood.
yeah.
Squirming around in there. What a horrible way to start your life.
And I'm just happy that we got to say the word "sithole" again.
Yeah. It's a very progressive sounding
So
word.
there is no aftermath. We don't know the final, what ended up happening. We don't know yet, right?
I mean,
Is she still being evaluated
there's no-
psychiatrically?
it's
Can we
there's
find out?
There's no crime. Is there a crime? There's no
Is there
crime
a
here,
crime?
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
She's just like
Is there a lawsuit?
for what?
Lying.
Well, the newspaper could be a part
Oh,
of
the
the
newspaper's in
lawsuit for,
trouble
like,
for say like.
But what?
not
But
doing
who?
good
But
reporting?
who was harmed? That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Maybe the rules in South Africa are different.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Never been there. You?
The presumed babies. The ones that were
The babies
the
have sued.
fictitious children.
The 10 hypothetical babies have
Yeah.
been.
Maybe
have
Octomom's suing.
Yeah.
You stole my limelight. I'm the king or queen. Octopus paints work of art at aquarium in Florida.
Wow.
No, it did not.
Oh.
If you watch the video, they hold this canvas with paint already on it up, and then they put the octopus's tentacle up onto the canvas, and it just kind of smushes around the paint, and then they hold it up and go, it's a painting. And then they make a news story out of it.
I mean, I could do that.
Like it literally just put its tentacle up there, like, and like it was like trying to be like, put me back in the water. And so to me, this is like saying a meth addict creates a work of art at a police station using an ink pad in his thumb.
They
Like,
grab
it's
his
just like,
thumb. And
yeah, it's the same idea.
Yes.
So
well, this is like when people, they're toddlers, like learning
I was
to
just
draw,
gonna
and
say,
you grab
they-
their hand, and you're like, oh yeah. You take their hand and paint, and you just go, beautiful, great job, and yeah.
Put in the red, put in the pink, put it
yeah,
So good job, octopus.
octopus.
octopi.
My kids say octopus, even though I tried to correct them, and they will not stop. So they call the guy on Spider-Man Dr. Octopus.
Are you homeschooling?
We are now. I mean, isn't everybody?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Saying you could be the corrector of that. If they refuse.
No, I constantly do, and they're stuck on octopus.
Okay.
Like it's cute.
That is cute.
That's not the worst act of rebellion
No.
Yeah.
that a kid could. That's the worst.
Crawling out of the window.
3 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay. They have
6.
time.
You're up.
Oh, okay. Yes. Test finds no tuna in Subway tuna sandwich. Okay. Okay, so
Strange.
Subway claims that its tuna is 100% wild caught, which is the best kind, but a lab test paid for by the New York Times found absolutely no tuna DNA in over 60 inches of sandwich.
I like how they measure
That's 5 feet.
sandwich by inches.
According, yes, I'll go on. According to the lab that conducted the testing, there are 2 possibilities for their inability to detect tuna. Subway's tuna is so heavily processed that there's no tuna in their sandwiches. It couldn't be clearly identified. Or 2, there's no tuna in the sandwich. I mean, that
So
seems...
it could be other meat, or it could be just no tuna, or it could be like so mixed in with all sorts of other stuff they couldn't find it.
Yeah,
I mean, it
just
sure does taste like
process it.
tuna.
Because isn't that like, DNA, if you're at a crime scene and the DNA sample is mixed in with a bunch of onions and mayonnaise and all this
They're
other
like,
stuff.
it's contaminated. We can't do
Yeah,
anything
what are
with
they
it.
going to do? They're going to be like, you have to contaminate. We need a sample that's like, a clear blotch on the blouse or something.
Yeah.
And so that makes sense, but I don't know. What inspired this guy? New York Times guy is sitting there and he's like,
There was a lawsuit.
is this tuna or not tuna?
I guess because there was a lawsuit, and so the New York Times was looking into it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was filed.
Who lawsuited it? I guess
know.
the story's all there. I could read it if I wanted.
It was filed in January. I'll read it because it's my section. Yes, there was an experiment on the heels of a lawsuit that was filed January in California against Subway. The plaintiffs allege that lab testing of their own found that the sandwiches are a mixture of various concoctions that do not constitute tuna, yet have been blended together to imitate the appearance of tuna. It's kind of like gefilte fish. Jews eat gefilte fish. It's an amalgamation, kind of like what's been ground up in there.
It's just a mystery.
Yeah, it's mystery tuna.
Yeah, so this is like attorneys that are trying to get a class action lawsuit and a big payday. So they were like looking for someone to sue, and they were like,
It is a weird.
Well, it was just
Is anybody harmed by this? Like,
well, they're
allergic to tuna, or
it'll be like the
tuna?
class action, like false advertising.
Well, it was all
like,
happening in
advertising.
January, so they were trying to take their focus off the insurrection.
Yes.
So they're like,
Yeah,
okay, let's
right.
process for tuna.
Well, whatever it is, maybe it's still 100% wild caught because that's all they said, right? Well, they do
wild
say the word tuna
Yeah.
everywhere.
So the lawyers were sitting down to lunch, and they were like, "Man, we got to find someone to sue." And he's like, oh, "Wait a minute. There's something fishy going on here."
Oh,
Smells
well
like
done.
yesterday's tuna.
Nude sunbathers rescued from Australian woods after fleeing deer. Processing.
I just love that they
processing.
ran from a deer and they got lost in the woods because this deer was chasing them.
were-
They're nude.
I like this story. They were breaking coronavirus lockdowns.
Yeah, the whole thing that they got in trouble for was because the coronavirus. You're not supposed to be out naked running away from deer in the woods.
And after they finally got rescued from the deer, they were fined $760 for breaking COVID-19 rules.
Wow.
And was it because they were naked or because just not supposed to be out at the beach?
So for breaking the COVID-19 rules.
Australia has some of the strictest COVID
They're
laws.
still, right? They're still.
Yeah, they're so proud of themselves.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it sounds miserable.
Are we allowed in Australia? I don't know. Did we
Probably
get banned
not.
in Australia?
I don't know.
If you're an Australian listener, let us know.
I was doing some work with a guy from Australia, and he was just telling me every day, every time we talk on the Zoom call, he looked like, Howard Hughes. Like he's just stuck in his house, like we can't go anywhere, can't do anything. But he'd be all proud, like, we got no COVID here, haha. Cool. Am I up? Yeah. Researchers develop world's first weight loss device, which is basically a lock for your jaw. This sounds like a weight loss device would have been invented already way back in like King Henry the First.
Dark
Right.
Ages or
Yeah,
like
the Dark
medieval
Ages.
torture.
Yeah.
So, God.
It's like a giant metal thing in your mouth, but I guess it's a small magnet thing in the back of your mouth. Dental Slim Diet Control is an intraoral device fitted by a dental professional to the upper and lower back teeth. It uses magnetic devices. How do magnets
Look at
work?
Wendy's face. Right?
With unique custom manufactured locking bolts.
I don't know what to say.
It allows the wearer to open their mouths only about 2 millimeters, restricting them to a liquid diet, but it allows free speech and doesn't restrict breathing. I like it allows free speech.
You can say whatever you want. Any racist things that come out.
Yeah, you can say anything. There are no hate speech laws.
I'm trying to open my mouth just a millimeter.
Trans women are not women. You can say it, but you sound funny.
And it's, what is it? This magnetic device. So like you put it in.
Yeah,
and
is
it
it
goes,
Bluetooth or something? You can
it
like
like clamps your jaw.
you time. Is there a timer that like it opens
Allows
up for a
you.
certain amount of
Yeah,
time so
yeah.
you can chew on some hamburgers?
Oh boy.
That's kind of
Abortion
cool.
is murder.
That'd be a great thing to have for your kids, your spouse.
With candy.
I still feel like you could bypass that. Like,
If it's remote control,
you definitely can get some kinds of food in there with 2 millimeters.
yeah,
Like
you could
there's
just
something
you could
you
just
can-
chug some melted lard.
No, but you'd be like you can't get your mouth
I would
around
find
it.
a way.
But it says you can talk, so you must be able
Well,
to
you
move
can talk
your
right
teeth.
here. You can talk.
2 millimeters. How short's that?
You can't chew.
It's like nothing. That's like 2
Because
millimeters.
you got to be able to
Very
fit a
small.
straw.
slurp.
What are you sipping this through like a coffee stir?
Yeah, how are you?
Veins
This one
all
I
over your
like.
head.
I like this one. It would help me. I'm going to look into it after.
It just
Okay.
seems like enabling
think
your
I
jaw to
want
be
one.
locked. Is
And
a
I don't.
bad idea.
And you're not changing your lifestyle. You're just
Well, it's instead of the
You're
lap
changing
band.
your jaw style.
It's your jaw band instead of a lap band.
There you go. The bands keep getting higher. They're going to have lip bands soon.
Yes.
yeah. You got to feel like if you took this off after trying it for a month, you would just go bananas, like eating everything you possibly could. Like I don't think this
You would eat
actually-
60 inches of tuna Subway sandwich.
I don't care that it's not tuna.
Yeah, whatever this is, I'm eating it.
It's got the texture. That's
tastes
all I
like-
need.
yeah, it's-
Texture.
Can't believe it's not tuna.
Okay, so we're gonna rattle off some world records now.
Oh man, Kyle, it's a big week
So
for
excited.
you. Exciting.
A Wisconsin business has created the world's longest string cheese. It's 2,000.
How long was it, Kyle?
3,800 feet. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wow.
A man has recaptured the world record for wrapping wife in plastic wrap.
It's David Rush, our old friend.
He covered his wife's body in plastic wrap in only a minute and 2.44 seconds. Oh, that's
I
incredible.
didn't say how much.
What will humans do next? Wisconsin woman nearly doubles her Smurfs collecting record. Oh, she set the Guinness record. She now has 11,455 Smurfs. Oh,
Wow.
oh, the creativity of humans. Married couple awarded Guinness record for height difference.
Now, if you look at the picture of him, it looks like this tiny guy and a very large woman, but the woman's actually only 5 feet 5 inches tall. So this guy's little. He's 3 feet 7 inches, and the difference is a foot and 10 inches, so almost 2 feet.
That doesn't sound like that much.
It doesn't sound like that much, but
I mean, a foot would be
when you
a lot.
look at him, it looks like a lot.
Yeah.
She looks huge at first, and then you're like, oh, she's only 5'5".
Oh,
So it's like it was a 2 foot difference. It's almost 2
It's almost 2. That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said a 1 foot.
Check the tape.
Well, see,
I said
check
Check the
almost
run.
2 feet.
Yeah, rerun.
I mean, he's a little person, right?
He's a little person, yeah.
Okay.
Or because she's not gigantic. 5'5". That's not gigantic.
You feel like you could have really shattered this record if you just picked a
Yeah, if he
slightly
married-
taller woman.
If he married my wife, it'd be at least a full 2 feet.
Yeah. So, well,
Glad he didn't though.
good job, all these Guinness Records people. I love Guinness Records, and you guys all did a great job. Let's go on to some bee stories.
Oh man, so we put out Babylon Bee headlines that people like.
Sometimes.
but then sometimes we put ones out that people really don't like.
Really don't like.
Really?
Really.
Like one of the main things they do is write angry comments, and they
Yeah.
don't click like.
Right.
That's
They
not,
might click. Is there a dislike button? I can remember which. Sometimes there is. Depends what you're on. Or you can do the angry face on Facebook.
I always do like.
You always do like, yeah.
Yeah.
You do the hugging the heart thing
I like. I have used almost exclusively the hugging thing
for everything now.
for everything. I started using it
It's
ironically,
care.
and
It's care.
I just liked it.
Oh, I care.
It's the care
I
button.
care. They were introduced it during the pandemic.
Well, it's weird because when someone says like so and so died, and you click like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's all you used to be able to do was
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
and then you like type.
Good
I'm
job
actually
having a
liking
friend
this,
die.
I'm just
Or
good
the
job.
angry face.
The angry.
And then
angry
the
that
sad
happened.
one seems like too far. Like
Yeah.
I didn't really know the person. I'm not actually crying
Really?
right now.
Yeah, you really do
I
have
feel
to get
bad for you.
in touch with yourself and
Yeah.
your feelings about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Go on.
This has been our Facebook reaction segment, and now we are moving on to bee stories that people hated.
absolutely hate it.
Controversial bee stories. Here's the first one. This happened in May 2016. We wrote this article when Jan Crouch died.
Jan Crouch,
Top-
the televangelist. We need a picture of her. She looks like a Dark Crystal character.
She has
Huge pink hair.
giant pink hair.
With like more eyeshadow and what do you call the black stuff around? Is it eyeliner?
That'd be
It's like-
eyeliner. Yeah.
It's like Sir Marx-a-Lot eyeliner. Like, anyway,
Hey, I have to see her.
This has been our segment on makeup.
I think if you click the story, you'll see her there.
Okay.
Top prosperity theologians puzzled over death of Jan Crouch. So this was when we were very new at the Babylon Bee. This was published on the day of Jan Crouch's death. And it was like, that was just a timing
So
thing.
too
really.
soon.
And we had no idea how, like, the reach of the bee that people. I woke up the next morning and Fox News had covered this, and we're like, "What the heck?" Like me and Adam were just like freaking out. Like, how did this dumb joke that we published on the internet get this, widespread? So that's the first time we kind of realized that,
Ooh,
like, people are actually looking at what we're publishing out there.
better be careful.
And it's like not controversial to make fun of Jan Crouch, except for on the very day she
Like, the
dies.
day she dies.
The day she dies, it's like off limits.
Too soon.
and then,
Too soon.
Yeah, and we were trying to do this joke that it's like we're making fun of prosperity theology, like the other
Right.
prosperity
Yeah, we're
guys
trying
are
to make
like,
fun of her.
"How did she die? I thought she could just name and claim health and wealth." But yeah, too soon.
Baffled.
Sorry,
Oops.
Jan.
Oops.
Well, how about this one? Confronted with details of the Green New Deal, Ocasio-Cortez claims not to speak English.
We got a lot of hate mail for this one because people thought we were like doing some Mexican joke, or like the Mexican stereotype of like no English,
No English.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, but to
But
get
isn't that the joke?
past that, you made her speak like some Star Wars language.
Yeah, I think she's speaking Hatis or something.
Hatis, that's not a real
She
language.
says "Ni Jabba no Bada."
Is that the Jabba the Hutt language?
Yes.
So did she? Like something like that.
Really scary. Were you the voices of the creepy ones? In the quiet thing?
No, I didn't do those.
Oh.
That
He
was
usually
Austin,
does
I
the
think.
creepy voices.
Yeah.
And there was also some context to this story because she had put up this FAQ on her website, the FAQ for the Green New Deal, and it was like bizarre, the stuff it was saying. Like,
Did you say
should...
FAQ?
Yeah, FAQ.
I've never heard that.
Really?
Okay, sorry.
FAQ?
FAQ.
I said FAQ, and then I
A
clarified.
dangerous word to say on a family show.
She said she had never seen this FAQ.
Fact. Just
FAQ.
round it out.
She said she had never seen it.
Fact.
Okay.
And so that was, I don't know anything about it. So that was a joke.
All right, you want to take the next one there?
Okay.
This is a great joke.
Okay. Dumb AOC accidentally strangles herself tying her shoes because she's so stupid.
Do you like that
So
joke?
we've. Yeah, what do you think?
Look at
Quality
her face.
joke. No.
I don't know. It kind of says the same thing again. I'm just dumb AOC.
So we've talked about this one
Yeah,
before.
we talked about it.
So if you've followed us for a while, you've heard us go on about this one. This is one of our favorite, one of my personal favorite headlines because it really is a troll in a lot of ways. The reactions it gets is the funnest part of it.
What?
Because people can't tell, are we
intentionally-
seriously
yeah.
trying to be funny or are we making
intentionally wrote
fun
a
of
dumb joke, and
intentionally doing the dumbest AOC joke ever because we're constantly accused of making dumb AOC jokes.
so we just
went full
we
all
doubled
in.
down and we made the absolute dumbest one.
If you read the article, it's gold.
So every
Reading
time we
the-
post it, it gets so much hate, and it's just wonderful.
And we'll get all these things from liberal comedians saying, this is why the right can't joke. They told the same joke twice, blah, blah, blah. Like, then you'll see other comments. Like, I remember seeing one with a professional comedian, and they said, wait, if they're actually making fun of themselves here, then they might be better at comedy than we think they are. And then it just went quiet.
Nice. No, you guys have been on fire lately.
Here's another one. Kentucky orders all churchgoers to wear a yellow cross. Holocaust joke. Always a good
Good old
idea.
Holocaust. We're just like the Jews in Nazi
we are.
Germany as poor Christians.
That's how bad we have it.
Yeah. What was the context of that one?
That was when Kentucky was shutting down all the churches right when COVID started, and they had all those like sheriffs showing up to churches and like writing down people's license plate numbers and like, if you come, we're gonna force you to stay in your home for the next 2 weeks and all this.
Just like Nazi Germany.
Just like Nazi Germany.
Yeah. My Pillow guy unveils new product for anyone still following him. My straitjacket. This is bold joke to make with our audience because
Yeah, they like Mike Lindell. We interviewed Mike Lindell.
we interviewed him.
It's a nice guy.
There's a lot of big fans.
Yeah.
But it does feel like someone needs to say something because he's still telling everybody Trump's going to get reinstated.
In
He
October
gives
now.
dates.
It's exactly like the premillennial guys who go and predict when Jesus is going to come back, and they're like, it's happening on October 7th, 1978. And then the date blows by, they go into hiding for like a week, and they come out, and they're like, my calculations were incorrect.
It must sell
6 months
pillows. That's got to be the thing because I don't know why else he'd be doing this like this.
I think he believes it, man.
He
If
cares.
he really believes it.
I think he believes it.
Yeah.
So
In 6
go
months
for
from
it.
now, I declare.
Yeah, are you declaring right now?
6 months from
Okay,
now.
what day is it? It's June,
Name it and
June
claim it.
30. So December 30, 2021, she has made the prediction.
Amen.
Trump
Be a
will
late Christmas present.
put it on the calendar, Patrick.
That's when I'll be back. Like, you were wrong. Why do I keep getting the transgender things? What's going on here? NFL player announces he's gay, is switching over to soccer again. What's happening?
Because soccer's gay.
Okay. Oh, all
Should have
right.
added that in parentheses on
Because
the
he
headline.
is-
Because soccer is gay.
Because soccer is
Oh
gay.
boy.
And he is also gay.
And that's not saying gay is bad. It depends what you think of soccer, I guess, right?
So some blue check replied to this on Twitter, and he was like, "Can you explain this joke to me? Is this saying that gays are bad and soccer is bad, and therefore soccer is gay?" And it's like, come on, man.
That's the whole thing.
It's
You
a-
tell the joke and people have to interpret.
It's a classic junior high joke. We're just doing the junior high bit.
He's okay.
And then the NFL came out as gay right after that, right?
And it was amazing. Like, yeah, a few days later, the NFL does this whole thing. We are gay.
The NFL is gay.
The NFL, football, is gay. Can't make this stuff up. Parents allow 6-year-old son to begin transitioning into a teenage mutant Ninja Turtle per his wishes.
Oh,
This is one of those headlines that's
So-
like the joke that your uncle makes
Yeah.
at the, Thanksgiving dinner or whatever.
Yeah, I really just wanted to do it for the Photoshop of the kid that's been encased in a Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtle
do
head
know
of
one.
some
Of, I
kind.
do know one of the ninjas, one of the turtles.
Oh,
Do you know which one
Very
that
good.
is?
I do.
You have the
What color mask is it?
Oh, well, no, it's
she's not looking at the picture.
It's the voiceover.
Oh, you know one of the guys.
Yes,
Yeah, this is
I might
Raph.
know which one.
you know, probably,
Yeah.
Can we not say?
probably not.
I'm blanking on his name right now.
Oh, I
I
know.
want to say Rob.
I know too. Since they don't just claiming they know. I know
Which one?
that one.
That one guy.
Townsend Coleman.
Oh,
No, I know. Gosh, I'm blanking.
No,
on
that
his
wasn't the one I
name
knew.
because
Okay.
I blank. The guy that did Raphael. He did a bunch of voices on VeggieTales with us.
Oh,
Rob something.
Bob Raphael.
Blanked out on
Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Superstar. He's an amazing voice
yeah,
actor.
yeah.
Super nice guy too.
Townsend too.
I believe it. Voice actors are a lot of them are very nice.
We're nice
They're
people.
humble. Yeah. She's a voice actor.
We,
By the way,
Not just on the Babylon Bee, which is,
yeah.
on some lesser
Other
projects
stuff.
as well.
Exactly.
such as what's it called? Adult Chicken?
Adult.
No.
Adult.
I mixed two things together. Adult Swim.
It's called Robot Swim.
Robot Chicken?
Yes.
Robot Swim.
Yes. Cartoon chicken. That works.
Am I up?
You're up.
Follower of Joseph Smith. Oh man, the LDS did not like this one. Follower of Joseph Smith urges nation to reject morally flawed leaders.
This one always gets us the nicest hate mail.
The nicest hate mail.
The
that's
kindest
true.
hate mail from our
The Mormon
LDS.
friends.
You can't say
Yeah.
Mormon is out. They don't say
Oh,
Mormon now.
shoot.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna still say Mormon.
No Mormon.
I don't know these things.
They would publish material talking about Mormons all the time, and then a couple of years ago, they're like, no, it's now LDS.
Yeah, they
I don't
changed
have
it.
no.
They
I have no problem still
identified
calling
differently.
it. Anytime someone says you can't call me that, you call me this. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be stubborn and call you the old thing.
Or keeping it. You made your bed, now drink it.
I'm sure most of them don't care, but yeah, sorry, Mormons. We just we made fun of you one time.
Yeah, we just little.
We usually
You
make
made
fun
a
of
musical out of it.
Yeah,
Well, we didn't.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't do
They
that.
did. Someone did.
Mormons didn't.
I'm sure that wasn't Mormon.
That was the South Park
Wasn't
guys.
that the South Park guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Mormons aren't a big fan of that either.
Although, didn't they take out ads in the playbill?
Oh, did they?
If you go and you open it, it's like ad. Check out the real thing. That's like it's kind of a
like
genius marketing.
I wonder how many converts they got from that.
Unless it was a fake Mormon ad, and
Yeah.
they were Babylon being that.
Is there a Mormon
Satire.
Babylon Bee? They got one?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
The Babylon
Butterfly.
Seerstone?
I'm going to Google it.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry, LDS guys. I like you guys. They're nice.
I don't see anything right now.
The Colobian Bee.
I'm sure there's something.
I do teach voiceover as well, and I work with people in Utah. They're the nicest people.
They are. They're nice. They have the nice thing down.
They really
Thank you.
do.
And then I said, now just get the
Wish I were
theology
that
down. And
nice.
you'll be good. Love you, Mormons.
Come on. Oh,
Your go.
me. Okay. Is it something about transgendering? Okay.
Trump transgender.
Trump
Oh.
attempts to catch Hunter Biden in trap labeled free crack. Trump attempts to catch Hunter Biden in a trap labeled free crack.
Yeah, a
Are you
couple more
trying different
takes.
takes? You want another take?
Third time. Okay. Okay.
Do the Shatner.
Trump attempts. Okay.
Oh, you just got some hate mail on
Free
this one because
crack.
it was, oh, you're making fun of an addict. The president's son
Well,
is,
he's not in program, so
Yeah, the
The word
president's
crack
son
is just funny.
And Trump, the idea that Trump would put a box on the White House
Yeah.
glass.
There's like a box with a stick under
stick
it.
under
and
it.
then there's an arrow. Is it free crack under box?
It's Looney Tunes. It's great.
Yeah.
that's funny.
And it's not, and he didn't catch him. He attempted to
He
catch him
attempted.
because it's Trump. 'Cause
Sneaky got away.
I miss Trump, man.
"Meep, meep."
I miss Trump.
was
There's
fun.
one reason that I hope Mike Lindell is right is just for the jokes.
Yeah, it's for the fun.
Trump was just a great.
I liked your kitty one,
Which was the kitty one?
the little kitty poster.
Oh, your cat is Satan?
No, the
I
one
think that was our kitty.
Oh, the video?
No, it's. I'll find
Oh,
it.
you can do it? You can't do
Yes,
it?
yes, yes, yes,
Can't
yes,
do a
yes.
poster.
All right, one more for you. After being kicked off social media, Trump forced to go door to door shouting,
Marshmallow.
Well, you might have to bleep
Marshmallow.
oh,
on YouTube. YouTube might flag us.
bligged election. So anytime we
Election.
made fun of Trump when
Right.
Trump was in office, we'd get
Just
hate
need
mail.
your jaw locked.
Yeah. Yeah, we need that jaw locker. 3000. So yeah, anytime we got a lot of we shared a lot of it back then.
Yeah,
we got a lot of
get hate mail.
angry. Anytime you make a joke that isn't a pure, praise of Trump
or mocking the left or something.
Yeah,
You get hate mail. But this is just, and it's just a beautiful Photoshop. Look at that. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Trump
He's right there in the door, just yelling at a lady, door to door.
All right. Well, these are some of the more controversial headlines. Let us know if you like the segment, and we'll do some more in the future.
Yeah, we got to write some more.
Yeah, some more headlines.
Yeah,
to
make everybody mad.
People mad.
You should do a contest.
Yeah.
Like,
Or what are some that you hated that you think
Let
we
us
can cover? Yeah, tell us in the comments.
And we'll defend it with our lives.
Yes.
Okay, let's analyze some weird donkey Christian songs.
that wasn't the word.
So there was So the golden age of like some of the greatest Christian lyricism was probably the 80s and 90s.
There was some
Everywhere
weird
I
stuff.
go,
I don't know that one. What is that one?
That's what you're saying. I was telling her the song we're going to do, and she doesn't know any of these.
Everywhere I go. No, because I grew up Jewish.
Yeah, she came to Christ later in life, so she's going to be
Yeshua
seeing these from the outside.
looking in.
She didn't know about this.
like
stuff.
Alice in the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
So you didn't know about any of these, huh?
Nope.
Okay, well then you're going to have fresh eyes. First song we're going to analyze today in our theological analysis of Christian songs is Newsboys' Breakfast.
Breakfast. So the premise of this song is
The main theological claim is that there is no breakfast in hell.
so if you really like breakfast,
For real?
But there is in heaven, I assume.
I guess that's the implication. Let's see. Now these are weird lyrics.
They're very strange.
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine a guy sitting at a desk writing these lyrics, going, "Yes."
Yeah, so this is a guy who dies, and it says, back when the chess club said our eggs were soft, every Monday he'd say grace and hold our juice aloft. None of us knew his checkout time would come so soon, but before his brain stopped waving, he composed this tune.
So he sang this?
When the toast has burned and all the milk has turned, and Captain Crunch is waving farewell, may the big one, when the big one finds you, may this song remind you that they don't serve breakfast in hell.
And the big one is capitalized, so they're saying God is the big one.
If you're not watching the video, tune into the video just to see Wendy's face.
And I noticed that what you just read there about the toast burning and the milk turning and Captain Crunch waving farewell, they repeat it over and
That's
over.
the chorus.
Like that's their favorite part.
That's the chorus, yeah.
okay.
Those here without the Lord, how do you cope? For this morning we don't mourn like those who have no hope. Rise up, Fruit Loop lovers, sing out sweet and low. With spoons held high, we bid our brother cheerio. So, and I love this image of a guy like falling into a trap door to hell, and Captain Crunch looks over the ledge, and he's like, ho, 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 ho. And he's like waving at him. It's bizarre.
But like who was on what drug? Doing
Newsboys, I guess.
yeah. And they're supposed to be Christian.
Even if they're doing this song in some kind of jest, it's about a guy who went to hell. And then it's like, oh, you're in hell and no breakfast, sucker.
I think I had a dream like that. It was a Hamburglar from the McDonald's day back in the
Hamburglar kicking you into hell?
It was like the Hamburglar was like trying to shove me into a grate. But I remember going, but there were Happy Meals. Anyway, I'm sorry, probably. It was around 7.
Were there any fry guys?
Are you sniffing
Yes.
those essential oils again?
Actually, I was just the other day. Yes. Okay.
So I'm going to say, like, theologically, I'm going to give this a thumbs up rating. There is no mention of breakfast in hell in the Bible, and I think it's likely that there's no breakfast in a place of eternal torture. It's the best meal of the day.
Yeah.
I think it's unlikely that there's breakfast in hell.
What's the meal you get in hell?
Yeah, what meal would you get? Like brunch?
You get your you get a 2 millimeter lock jaw. You can
That's
only
what it is.
liquid diet.
In hell, you get 2 millimeters.
You get big red
You have
gum.
to drink flax shakes.
But there's free speech.
Here's your flax. Yeah,
You can say whatever you want. There's free speech.
that was Satan.
Yeah. Okay. So
Here's your flax drink.
theologically, thumbs up. I actually never thought about how weird this song was. Just watching you react to it, because I grew up with this song. I had the cassette tape and everything, and I just thought it was a fun song. And just watching you guys react to it has weirdness level very high.
High.
But I'm going to say theologically accurate. Good job, Newsboys.
Good job, Newsboys.
All right, now we're going to do audio adrenalines.
Big house.
So let's look at this one.
So that's not about prison, though. The big house. I
It's not about the big house.
think it's about heaven.
I think so.
We can decipher as we read. Should we go through? I mean, where should I start?
I don't know where you lay your head or where you call your home. I don't know where you eat your meals. It's all about food again.
Yeah.
Where you eat your meals or where you talk on the phone. I don't know if you got a cook, a butler, or a maid. I don't know if you got a yard with a hammock in the shade. I mean, this is green eggs
It
and
just
ham.
kind of keeps going with the same idea that I don't know anything about your life.
I don't know if you got some shelters.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Friends or
take it
confide
from
or
here.
family, a mom or dad. I don't know any of that stuff about you. But then he says, come and go with me to my father's house.
Okay, and that goes on. That's like the pre-chorus. And here's the...
So this is the house they're talking about. It's
Yeah.
a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots of food. A big, big yard where you can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. Now they started with a house that has butlers and maids, all this stuff. And then they're like, we got a big house with, we can play football and a big yard. But they don't sell the big house.
Then they moved to Bippity Boppity Boo. Ibbity bop.
I don't remember that part of the
bop,
song.
woo,
Yeah, bibbidi
yeah. Oh,
Just some vocalizing, I guess.
ibbity ibbity.
It's a big old house with rooms for everyone, lots of land. You can play and run. I know you need love, and I got a family. All I know is you're all alone, so why not come with me?
Okay.
You're assuming a lot about this person.
Well,
So the weird thing for me on this song,
It's his job.
this song. So this is sad. I had when I was a senior in high school, I was voted most artistic, and they vote for a guy and a girl. So the girl who was voted most artistic tragically passed in a motorcycle accident. So I knew her mom, and so we had her the funeral, and I went to the funeral, and they knew that I sang, and so I think like her maybe stepdad something. There's one big Christian in the family who really liked this song, and in his mind, she would love this song sung at her funeral, and no, she would not at all. No way she would. But her mom wanted to do it for him and whatever. So like,
You sang
I
it?
did it. So like,
So you sang Big House
so
at a
I
funeral?
sang Big House at a funeral. But the funny thing about it
least
was,
it wasn't
it was
Breakfast
so
in Hell.
stupid. The mom sang it with me, and it was like almost like because the song was so stupid, it gave us this moment of levity, and we were kind of laughing at how stupid it was together as we sang it, and it was kind of a sweet moment once we got into it. So
Yeah, it's better than singing
But it was
Newsboys
weird.
Breakfast at the...
that'd be a bad one to sing at a funeral.
You get the songs mixed up.
All right, I'm excited about the next one.
So I don't know about the theological accuracies of this song. There is a big old house with rooms for everyone who believes, right? John 14:2. My father's house has many rooms.
Hey.
I go to prepare a place for you. Okay, so
Okay.
well done.
I don't know about football. Football's
they
gay.
football.
Football's gay, so it can't be in heaven.
Okay, now.
So I'm gonna say 4 out of 5. Nice job at Audio A.
Audio A.
Okay, so we got T-Bone now.
T-Bone the rapper.
I didn't know anything about T-Bone. I never heard of him until you talked about him.
So me and my friends used to love. I even named my dog T-Bone after this guy. I had a basset hound.
I named my child T-Bone after the rapper.
Okay, so this song's called Demon Executor, which I always thought it was Executioner, but I guess Executor is
It's a valid version, yeah.
he murders demons. And he's very colorful. I mean, I want to read all these lyrics, but they're so good.
Why don't we, go
Let's
ahead.
just blast through them.
Let's blast through 'em.
Okay, coming out of the dirty Bay Area, Northern Cali, it's the demon throat slasher, lyrical wild gasher, the Bible passer, quick to blast ya. With my loaded tech rhymes, spray bullets from the top of the mind, because I'm the lyrical miracle spiritual teacher, Nicaragua street preacher, who's out to reach you. Group of thugs who call some of the X generation through penetration of lyrical bullets of salvation. So bring the roughest, toughest demon by screaming. When I start dumping and jumping demons like a gang initiation. Who wants to mess with the craziest of them all? Demons, bring it on. I'll bang your heads I'll bang your heads like a tetherball.
Tetherball.
And none of y'all finna stop me, watch me, gospel hip hop until the day the casket drop.
drop.
Voila.
Yeah.
That's just one verse.
Oh, wow.
Now the chorus goes, throw your hands way up in the air. That's the sound of the electric chair. That's the sound of demons screaming for their lives. I'm the demon executor hitting switches tonight. And in the song, you can actually hear like electrocution. You can hear screaming like, ah! And demons are being electrocuted.
Okay, so he... Okay, so he's talking
It
about...
gets better.
So he's talking about himself that is using lyrical bullets to attack
He's
demons
destroying these demons with his rhymes.
with rap.
With his mouth.
With Holy Spirit inspired rap.
And he bangs their heads like a tetherball.
Like a tetherball, so they
So
go
I like that he beheads the demon, ties him up onto a rope.
throat slashing. Well, yeah, it's after the throat slashing because then you
Yeah,
need
because
a
then you have to
tetherball.
like... And then and then he puts him in an electric
Continue?
chair. Let's continue.
Go.
Let's see where this goes.
Do it.
Yeah.
I told you once, but I be the demon head chopper, the casket dropper, the Glock cocker, the Mr. ready to hit him up like Tupac, the demon body bag zipper upper, the demon bucker, the one who got demons and beans on his plate for supper. I'd be the nuttiest one in
nuttest?
I'd be the nuttiest one in the Who clan.
Who clan?
With Mac 10 switchblades and Bibles held in both hands.
Wait. How many hands do you have? Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Yes, I am the psychoist, looniest, craziest demon killer within the California mile radius. Chick, chick, glock, 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 cock, ready to drop, drop. Demons anywhere, I don't care. Pistols in the air, ready to flare. I ain't into set tripping, blood and crippin'. Instead, I'm into Mormon and satanic Bible ripping.
Mormons coming out of nowhere.
Oh, just busted a cap on the Mormons right there. Lyrically flipping lyrics like quarters in the air. Call it heads or tail from the hood up to no good. It's the demon body chaka, the Mike Stalker, the Mr. Put your feet in cement to throw you off the bridge dropper.
Yeah.
I be the man never puffing on the Buddha. I'm the Texas Chainsaw half demon executor. That's the second verse.
Okay, I think we're done. I think we got it.
It's
think
so
we're good.
much good.
No,
Because he mentions Carmen.
No, we need to do more.
You want to try a verse?
Yeah, sure. Like boys to men, I got demons on bended knees, begging please. I kill more demons than Carmen got a whole bunch. Got a whole bunch of those dope LPs.
Got him the Carmen mention.
Look at
So
that.
good.
I'm the demon executor coming straight out of Frisco with Niner and Raider gear from head to toe. Oh, don't you know?
So he's decked out in like
The
armor.
demon, the demon neck choker, the devil smoker, the Mr. Demon Colombian necktie provoker. We be permanent in it. Give me a Glock one time. I'm ready to jack these demons. They ain't got no hope. Get them up on my sniper scope. So blam, blam, blam
Yeah.
to the fore.
Come on.
Me coming out of the West like Mr. Tupac Shakur. Second Tupac reference.
Two Tupac references.
Who wants to be sweating wet in this ORC with that lyrical mafioso style that you can't believe? To the day I die, I'm throwing up Jesus Christ, demon executed for life. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen to
You're
this
like
song.
you're like Kyle Neminem.
He does bust rhyme, mad rhymes.
Kyle
T-Bone
Minem. Kyle Minem.
is great.
There are some good rhymes in
That
here,
album
actually.
is great. It's hilarious.
Okay, so my favorite part of this song is that he's got this whole image that he's got like Uzis and switchblades and Bibles, and he's
Snipers.
like he's just carrying this whole arsenal, and then he's like he sees a Mormon on the street.
Takes him out too.
I'm into Mormon and satanic Bible ripping. Just gang warfare with the
We
Mormons.
could at least try to talk to the Mormon a little bit first.
I don't even know where to begin with the theological analysis of this song.
Yeah,
Like, is there a
how do you
sense?
fight the demons?
Yeah, is there a sense in which you can fight spiritual battles with rap? Maybe, right? Like some lyrics
Well,
that are, but I don't know.
Isn't that what Psalms
life and death
is?
is in the power of the tongue.
See, so I would kind of agree with that, but I don't know if the song
Sword.
where you're gunning down the Mormons with the Uzis is the way to do it.
Well, he just rips their Bibles.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say he gunned them down.
He just freaks him out
But
when he runs up with the Uzis.
He does equate them to satanic Bibles.
Yeah, it's like rip the Mormon Bible and the Satan Bible. So,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
He's ripping two Bibles at once.
It makes me want to get back to Bible study. I don't.
And I don't know if you can.
I'm not
execute-
theologically sound to know enough.
Does this frighten you back into the Bible study?
I am not sure. It makes me want to run in the other direction. No, did you actually listen to this?
I used
He
to have
did.
this album.
I don't.
But
Clearly you did.
I know. I have no idea what we're even talking
Yeah,
about.
he'd
You
never
did a
heard
good
this.
job.
Oh.
Sound of the electric chair. It's the sound of demons screaming for their lives.
See?
Okay.
He's got pretty
That's
good. guns,
good.
It's
man.
good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I would love to have him on. T-Bone. Anybody knows T-Bone? I want T-Bone on
get
the
him
show.
on.
Is he in California? I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, I don't know if you can execute demons with the electric chair. I'm going to give this a failing theological grade, but 100%.
Bring him on here to bust a cap in you. and let
100%
you know.
on the rhymes, though.
Oh, yeah. Tight rhymes.
Tight rhymes, yo.
Sick rhymes.
You want to do one more? We got time for one more?
Yeah, the only thing about this one is this is Carmen, Satan Bite the Dust, and it's another demon killing song, but I don't know if it can shake a stick at T-Bone's lyrics. I mean, sorry, Carmen. You're a lyrical master too, but I mean, I guess he was the
this is-
precursor to,
Yeah. So this is another
T-Bone.
demon hunting thing?
but it's a Wild West. He's walking into
Okay.
a saloon. I think we watched this on one of our
Oh,
episodes.
maybe we did. Yeah. Carmen
The
was
music
known
video
for
is
his crazy
excellent.
music videos.
Yeah.
So he would like had a full on Old West town set, and he'd come in and like duel the demons,
Gunslinger, and
like,
there's all these demons in this bar sitting around drinking beer.
and he
It's like-
kicks the door in, and yeah, it's great. Party's over, shut it down. I'm hunting for someone, y'all. He's a lion, thief, and rattlesnake, and he's broken every law. He's terrorized the lives of men. He's under arrest because I've been sent with a warrant from the body of Christ. Tell me what it says then. I guess that's the crowd saying.
What's the warrant say?
Or maybe that's Satan saying that. And the warrant, so he's got a warrant.
Oh, one of the guys in the bar. Tell me what it says then. Okay. Because they're like a demon guy.
So he holds up his warrant that he has, and it says, the warrant says, Satan bite the dust. Which I don't think that's a legally valid warrant. Every one of you unclean spirits, I'm running you out of town. Depression, strife, disease, and fear. Your posse's going down. Boy, last tenderfoot.
No, this is the demon now.
Oh, okay.
Boy, last tenderfoot who talked that big, we sent him home in a box.
But I know who I am through Jesus Christ, so I talk to you demons like dogs. Satan, you coward, you molester of souls, I command you to appear. You're hiding from the presence of God, but I can feel your fear from here.
You rattled my chain, boy, long enough. You got something in your craw?
A praying church wants to know you.
Know what?
Your kingdom's gonna fall.
There's gonna be trouble here tonight.
Oh, and wants you to know. I got that wrong. Okay, so this is the chorus. Because I represent a whole new breed of Christian of today, and I'm authorized and deputized to blow you clean away. I've got a message to deliver from one who's true and just. Will spit in your eye, you father of lies.
Satan,
bite the dust.
Yeah.
So it goes on.
It goes
I don't
on.
know if you liked this part where he says, the demon of alcoholism, you'll be the first to go.
The first to go. I
Like
mean,
of
just all the demons there are. I mean, you got
that's the
some
one.
horrible demons out there. I mean,
And he's like,
there's
alcohol's
murder,
the
there's, sexual crimes. And there's just,
everything.
and then alcoholism is the first to go.
You'll be the first to go.
Doubtful.
Seems, I mean, you do solve a lot of problems, maybe.
Yeah.
Demon
So,
of gluttony, take that one out for me.
so I'm going to say theologically, this comes from the kind of charismatic school of like you can claim victory over demons with like words, and I'm not into that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give this an iffy grade.
Iffy grade.
Yeah.
You don't think that we
Are
can...
you speaking
we
ill
say
of the
things,
dead?
and they will come to pass, life and death, all that
It kind of just comes from that school of thought of like
as a man thinking.
announcing like, I have victory over you, demon of alcoholism, and then that there's a specific demon of alcoholism who is like on you, and you can like get him off your back. But
Right.
yeah,
Chewing on your ear.
The last lines, he says,
it's a Frank Peretti thing.
he says, well, how do you feel about that, devil? And the devil says,
I'm a feeling mighty low.
and then he says, good.
that's the end of the song.
That's the end of the song.
Oh, good.
You're under my foot, Satan.
Is he dying?
Yeah.
Feeling mighty low.
Can you kill Satan, though? It seems like only God can do that.
Did he just kill Satan? Is
But
that what the?
I don't know. I think he shoots him, maybe. 2 bullets that overcome all sin and crud. One bullet is called the word of my testimony. The other one's called the blood. See? It's not just words.
Yeah. But and I'm going to give his rhymes a solid grade, but not as good as
No, he's no T-Bone,
He's
but-
no T-Bone.
But there, you have T-Bone without Carmen.
That's true.
He's a stepping
That's true.
stone. Yeah,
Yeah. He owes everything to Carmen.
he does.
All right. Well, that's it for weird Christian songs and our theological analyses.
Exegesis.
Jesusing. All right. Let's do some hate mail.
I really miss Adam Ford.
Okay. So this is a tweet. Actually, a hate tweet. Someone that tweeted about us, and here's what he says. It's so weird to see someone under 40 unironically retweeting Babylon Bee. Imagine being, say, 34, seeing a headline like, Joe Biden's dentures announced their pronouns, and falling out of your chair laughing.
How old are you, Kyle?
I'm 34.
You don't know?
34.
Okay.
You are 34? Mm-hmm. I'm always amazed. Like Patrick's always older than I think he's going to be, and you're always younger than I think you're going to be. So you are 34.
Yeah.
He just nailed you here.
You know, yeah. And
Imagine being Kyle Mann. That's what he's saying.
and I do actually like that headline,
It's not bad.
kind of ironically, that it would be a
Yeah.
funny, like really dumb headline to put out.
I don't get that at all.
It's not, well, it's not funny, but it's like,
Okay.
yeah, anti-humor. And but I said we should punch it up and say his dentures identify as real teeth.
There you go.
Okay. Better.
Better? Is it better? Yeah, I thought it was better. I have no response to this other than it's funny. So, are we ready for a subscriber
Yeah.
portion? All right, we're going to move on to the subscriber lounge. Wendy's going to answer the 10 questions because I think she didn't answer them last time.
Oops.
I think you had to bail early or something, if I remember right.
I
Told us all our
escaped.
Kirk Cameron experiences.
We also have a recorded listener question
Yeah.
that She didn't want they didn't want their face or voice to be played, so we disguised it, and it's creepy and hilarious. So we have a listener question, and we're gonna go through some subscriber headlines, and let's do it. You guys ready?
Ready.
I'm ready.
If you're not a Babylon Bee
So
subscriber,
ready.
do it so you can join us in the lounge.
Over there in the leather chairs.
Woohoo.
Coming up next for Babylon Bee subscribers.
Like the Christian David Hasselhoff.
I'm
have to
still
see a picture.
tickled.
Wait, is David Hasselhoff a Christian? I don't want to assume.
I don't know.
He doesn't
Did he
market
have, like,
himself as Christian.
Hair that you put on his chest.
Yeah, he's got
kind of fake little
the hair
bush.
coming out of the
Okay, little
three
puff,
unbuttoned.
little
Yeah.
puff. Okay. Jack Flash is
Last
a gas,
one.
gas. Mounting evidence indicates critical race theory escaped from a lab in a college humanities department.
It's pretty good.
Wondering what they'll say next? The rest of this podcast is in our super exclusive premium subscriber lounge. Go to babylonbee.com/plans for full-length ad-free podcasts. Kyle and Ethan would like to thank Seth Dillon for paying the bills, Adam Ford for creating their job, the other writers for tirelessly pitching headlines, the subscribers, and you, the listener. Until next time, this is Dave DeAndrea, the voice of the Babylon Bee. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. We were just kicking back in the elite, ultra-exclusive Babylon Bee Subscribers Lounge. There are a few bigwigs in here. Yeah? Kirk Cameron's over there in the corner sipping a root beer, and Kevin Max is over by the fire writing weird poems. We were just about to light up a pipe of fine, soapy bubbles and pop open a bottle of Martinelli's 2019 vintage. Of course, only the best for our subscribers. Pull up a recliner. Join us, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
Here we are in the subscriber lounge.
Oh, yeah.
The most famous Shapero.
With the one spelled
Oh,
with
yeah,
an E.
This is different.
S-H-A-P-E-R-O.
ERO.
Is it pronounced the same or just Shapiro?
Shapiro.
Yeah, it's pronounced the same.
You were telling me you come from obviously a Jewish family,
Yes.
but like you're like the lone conservative Christian.
Yes.
So,
yes. Well, you know, and if
Oh, DoorDash is here.
someone's here.
Oh,
This is probably saving me
oops.
from having to
Speedy
come out
delivery.
of the, conservative closet.
I love this
Hello there.
Mr.
Yes.
Rogers delivery show.
I'm at the right place.
Thank you. Oh, we got a lot of little things.
Are we still recording? I think we are, huh?
There you go.
I should hope.
You have a great day.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Have a good day.
With your pipe.
Burritos.
Did we tell you?
Yummy.
Did we tell you about the time where we were filming that hostage video?
So we should tell that on here. Have we ever told that on here?
No.
Maybe.
I don't know if we did.
Are we ready? Are we still recording?
Still
Did you get all that? Oh, that's great.
It's all in.
So,
That's funny.
so one time we have these little bumpers on the end of our YouTube videos where I've been taken hostage by like Snopes or
Yes, he's
or
like
the New
tied
York
to a
Times or
chair,
whatever.
duct taped.
And then I got like a laser dot on my forehead, and I'm like, oh, don't subscribe to the Babylon Bee, like they're making me
We're
say stuff.
liars.
So I'm tied up to this chair, like right here, and they're filming me, and they have a gun, and they're like, and this DoorDash guy doesn't even knock; he just walks in, and he's like staring, this Arabic guy, and he's like, I am so sorry, and he puts the food down, and I'm like, no, it's
he
for a
just
video.
takes off, right?
I'm like, it's for a video. He's like, no, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh,
And he just runs out.
oh, that's so funny. Because if you're being honest, this could look easily like an abandoned something
Terror
or
cell.
other. Yeah.
And then the cops did show up not long after, but it's about something else. But like they were just all of a sudden the cops showed up like, oh no.
Oh no, yeah.
They knocked on your door and they were
But
like, "What's going
were
on?"
just
in
like,
here?"
did you guys see a cat or something? I don't know. There was something else they were doing.
It had
Nothing to do with it, but it was
Oh,
just a
how
weird
funny.
coincidence. So like, oh, he did call the cops because we were waiting.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
I saw nothing.
I see nothing.
He's like
Fantastic.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you ever have a secret like hostage, DoorDash won't rat on you. It's all good. Okay, so we've got a video message from a fan.
Yeah, so she sent a message, which she said, and then she sent a follow-up. She's like, I realized I sent you a video, but I don't want my face or my voice on your show. But then she didn't type it up, and we were too lazy to type it up, so instead we just disguised her and her voice.
Temmie.
So here we go. This is a video message from somebody.
Okay.
Whose name you can't know, I don't think.
Mystery
But
human.
she's definitely female.
Oh, wait, we keep saying she. It
We'll
could be
say
a
she.
he.
It's she. That only narrows it down.
Well, you never
50-50
know,
in the
though,
whole
because
plan.
I get all the he, she's, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway.
Kyle and Ethan, I have a couple questions for you.
What?
Hey, Kyle and Ethan, I have a couple questions for you guys. So, are you guys going to have Keira Davis back anytime soon? Because I love whenever she's on. You guys are great by yourselves when you're interviewing someone else, but I also love listening to her. So, those podcasts are always super fun. Ethan, have you read any of the mysteries that G.K. Chesterton wrote? Like the Father Brown mysteries or the Many Thursday? I've written more, but those are the only ones that I really know. I'm wondering, because I know you love Chesterton, but you only really talked about like his more theological works. Kyle, have you read any other works by Tolkien, such as The Silmarillion or Unfinished Tales, or like the History of Middle-earth that his son, I think, put together? Because I'm obsessed with Tolkien, and I still need to read those, but yeah, I was wondering if you have read them or just Lord of the Rings. Also, Return of the King is the best book and movie, just FYI. Those are just awesome. Pretty much no explanation, it just kind of is the best, because it is, and don't you dare dispute that. Anyway, bye, thank you so much for everything you do. Also, Patrick Slack is just the best, so thank you, Patrick.
Wow. Bye. She loves you, Patrick.
Okay, so
Did you get any of that?
So she asked.
Well, I did see the original video.
Something I heard Tolkien.
So
That's
you
all.
have. Are we
The
gonna
basic question is:
Oh.
Ethan, have you read Chesterton's mystery books? And Kyle, have you read
anything else? By
Tolkien's other stuff besides Lord of the Rings?
Oh, okay.
And then she.
Return of the King's the best.
And then she.
And
asked,
she loves Patrick.
And she loves Patrick. And she asked if we're gonna have Keira back anytime.
Oh yeah, she likes Keira a lot.
We love Keira. She has a ton of podcasts, so go listen to those if you need your Keira fix.
If you want Keira, you got tons of Keira.
We'll probably have her on every month or two.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, she's one of our rotating guest hosts, so we'll have her on regularly.
Yes. Chesterton.
I have read probably 3 or 4 of the Father Brown mysteries. I'm not as big of a fan of those as I am his other stuff. I like when he just comes out and says what he's trying to say, which is even hard with the other stuff. But and they're, I don't know. So they're still good. I don't like Chesterton's fiction as much as I like his nonfiction. But I do like like I've said before, Ball and the Cross is one of my favorite books of his, and that's a fiction. It's not a detective story, but it's a great buddy comedy about an atheist and a Highlander Catholic guy who are like battling, trying to kill each other, duel to the death over their beliefs, and all of society is trying to stop them because it's not, you shouldn't care that much about your beliefs.
It's planes,
just be polite.
It's planes, trains, and automobiles with an atheist and a Christian.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's very good.
Sounds like a romp.
And then the Napoleon of Notting Hill is really fun. So he has, and then the one with Innocent Smith, Man Alive. A lot of his fictions, and I have read Man Who's Thursday. I think she specifically asked about that one, which is a detective story. It's great, but it's very like, I could not figure out what to make of it when I finished it. We're gonna have Dale Ahlquist on in person. He's coming, the president of the Chesterton Society.
Wow.
We can ask him all our questions.
Ooh,
so I'm
neat.
excited for that.
Yeah. I have read some of Tolkien's other stuff, but I have never finished another Tolkien book. Because to me, all his other books are just pointing to.
Did he ever write any like romance novels or anything like outside of his genre?
No. But like there are romance stories within the Silmarillion.
So he has females in his stories?
Yeah. Yeah, the one after his wife was Luthien, and he had that romance between Beren and Luthien or whatever in Silmarillion. But yeah, Silmarillion is hard for me to get through, and I don't think Tolkien would have released it in that state. It was Christopher Tolkien that trying to kind of compile it and
Cash in.
It was. I mean, I don't want to say that, but it does kind of seem like that. I have the giant box set of all the unfinished tales and everything, and it's like you open it up and it's like, yeah, this is just random scattered notes from Tolkien that he just like stitches.
It's bonus
together.
Material, right?
It's bonus. So I do use it as
I think it's
reference
good,
bonus material, but it's not. Yeah, I've read some of his letters and other stuff, but mainly just Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
I've just been to the Bird
How
and
about
the
you,
Child.
Wendy? Yeah.
No, I don't read.
You've been where?
No. The Bird and the Child, which is in
Oh, yeah,
Is that Tolkien?
Oxford.
We have a picture of it right there.
Yeah, I've
You do?
been, and I was there, and then I went to.
Oh, that's the place. Oh, you've been there.
Yeah, and I went to Oxford. Yeah, which is where it's
Wow.
where it's at.
How was that?
That was fantastic, and I went to C.S. Lewis's house.
Yeah, wow.
Was he there?
The
He wasn't home.
But we had tea and crumpets in his backyard. There was only two of us, and they had the C.S. Lewis. We were taking in the entire, like Shadowlands. We were taking around the entire house.
Oh, that's great.
Amazing.
How much luxury to live in? Was it a nice house, big house, little house?
It was a nice sized house. It was a little sprawling, you know. Just you're walking back in time. It really was amazing, you know. But yes, I don't do a lot of the reading. I just listen to audiobooks.
Yeah, I've become a fan of audiobooks
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
Do you ever do audiobooks?
Because I
since you
drive
do
more.
voiceover?
I moved
Yeah,
far away, so I drive far a lot now. So the audiobook is nice.
Okay. My guy just did a great one called "Someone to Watch Over Me," and it's about tales of old Hollywood. But yeah, it's I'm not because audiobooks are just.
So much.
It is a bit laborious, but I've done snippets in audiobooks.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm about to record my Chesterton audiobook. I figured I might as well do it. So
Oh, nice.
I did an essay collection.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'll be reading Chesterton in my voice.
Your book, the bear. What's your? I'm sorry.
Oh, I did do that one. I did Bears Want to Kill You, and I did A Brave Valley Possum. I read those.
When I went into the bathroom, I thought it said "Beans want to kill you." I'm like, yeah, they do.
Is that racist?
That's what I thought it meant. That's what
just food
beans
related.
want to
Okay.
kill you.
Gas humor.
Like, we're about
that's
to
a
have
fart
some,
joke.
but not beans. Beets. No, okay. Anyway, okay. What else? What other questions?
Did I ever pull a bonus hate mail?
Oh, we didn't got a bonus hate mail.
Oh, I could find one, but that's okay. That's all right.
No?
Yeah, that's
No bonus hate mail?
You could go through that tweet thread of that person who was mad at me, and I'm sure all the replies, or the person who didn't like the Babylon Bee, I'm sure the replies are funny.
I was just looking up J.K. Chesterton the
Go to-
other day.
Go to my page. Go to Kyle Mann and then scroll down until the one where I quote. Down. That one. Click on the tweet, the
Interesting.
nested tweet. Yeah, right there. Oh my gosh, Catherine. No, go
this
back.
all on-
Press
on-
back.
Good.
Do a live!
Okay, now click right there. No, go down. Oh,
No.
Oh, you had it.
In the actual.
Yeah.
The
Click on the guy's
the Italian
action-
barista. My name is Jim.
Right there. Click.
Yeah, click.
Nice. That's right. Go up.
Is he
Click,
doing?
click, 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 click.
Okay. Now scroll down. All right, we can read some of the hate replies here. Terrible website, but I've actually found that if they stay in their lane and do fake news articles about church stuff, they aren't that bad. True, I wouldn't laugh at them, but they have a genteel kind of
funny.
humor to them that is charming in a way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it turned around at the end,
They suck. I wouldn't laugh.
but
they're okay.
not too bad.
They're all right.
Okay. I'll be honest. I'm not really sure if the average Babylon Bee headline is much more or less funny than the average Onion headline these days. I think the whole comedic news bit is run it to the ground.
And then I think that person blocked me. I don't know why.
Blocked. Want me to check?
Interesting. Yet they forwarded the tweet. Okay. BB is gold. Nice.
See, hey, we got defenders in there.
Okay, you've met my best friend who went Q last year. What?
Oh, that one blocked me too.
Huh.
All right, here's one. I'm Canadian, and I know legit dozens of guys who find that stuff hilarious.
That's not the word.
In Canada, boy. It'll get bleeped. Yeah, I don't know.
Most of these are defending us, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I'm sure we'll find a good one in here. Okay, hit show there. No, they all defend us. Never mind. They're not. Yeah. All right, these are our top subscriber-submitted headlines for the week.
Top rejected
Always
headlines of the week.
Top rejected. Well, some of them might have been published.
Yeah, some do get published. That's true.
All right. Pseudo says Hillary Clinton uninstalls McAfee.
Oh. Rest in peace. Wildfire says Tesla stock soars as Elon Musk announces new line of F-15s releasing to the public next year.
We used this headline. I just shortened it to Elon Musk introduces F-15, but same idea. We used it. Good job, Wildfire.
Sorry, yeah, I've already take turns on this too.
Got it. Nike shoes made for children by children.
That's 2 + 2 is chicken is the username.
Okay.
We got one by One Horse Pony. This headline is not offensive to Facebook. It is also not funny.
Pretty good. Buzzy Boy. NFL searching for new ways to alienate fans.
Okay.
Football's gay.
TKLO Jared. New poll shows that majority of Americans prefer mean tweets over a president that threatens its citizens with nukes.
All right. Okay. Retrops says mainstream media are retroactively changing all mentions of Trump to DeSantis in preparation for 2024.
Boto. Google wants you to know it's protecting you from all the harmful information out there, just like a big brother would.
Okay.
Because of Big Brother.
Get it? Okay, that's Orwell.
Crunchy says Clinton aide fired for misunderstanding IT request to remove McAfee.
McAfee?
Sorry.
McAfee?
McAfee. Oops.
Don't drink McAfee.
Another one by Vildsboto. As novelty of transgenderism wanes, teenagers are already looking for the next big thing that will make them popular.
Another Buzzy Boy.
Buzzy Boy again. Democrats end fake systemic racism by implementing real systemic racism.
Jack Flash is
Last
a gas.
Jack Flash.
Mounting evidence indicates critical race theory escaped from a lab in a college humanities department.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I like it. Good job, Jack Flash. Good job, everyone who made the top voted headlines of the week. Great job, subscribers. And we're going to now ask Wendy the 10 questions.
I'm a little nervous now.
Here we go.
Okay.
First question. Have you ever met Carmen?
No.
Would you like to ask the first question?
Have you ever met Carmen?
No.
Okay.
You didn't listen to Carmen. We already went over that.
Oh.
The rapper, that guy.
Oh, have I met?
Rapper.
No, I've never met Carmen. Sorry, guys.
He didn't stop by Kirk Cameron's house when you were there, dusting the shades?
Okay, so these are good, easy questions.
I've got a warrant.
No,
I've got a warrant, Mr. Kirk.
No, we
Satan bite the dust.
At their place, they would just have a lot of Bible studies.
Okay. But
Yeah.
he never
Carmen
showed
never
up for
showed
one.
up?
No,
sad.
never.
You'd think he'd be a regular stop by.
Maybe he was, but I didn't know him. You see, remember,
okay.
I don't know these types of.
Yeah, he probably walked. You probably
rappers.
brushed elbows with him. You didn't even know it.
Quite possibly.
Legend.
While I was cleaning their closets.
You never saw like a tall Italian man with a fake tan?
Perfect hair.
Many times,
Chest hair.
but not one named Carmen.
Like the Christian David Hasselhoff.
I'm
gonna have
still
to see a picture.
tickled.
Wait, is David Hasselhoff a Christian? I don't want to assume.
I don't know.
He doesn't
Did he
market
have, like,
himself as Christian.
Hair that he put on his chest. Like
Yeah, he's got
kind of fake little
the hair
bush.
coming out of the.
Okay, little
three
puff,
buttons,
little
yeah.
puff. Okay.
I keep going into fits of giggling here, thinking about Carmen writing that song and thinking that a warrant would say Satan bite the dust. Like a cop kicking your door down and says, a warrant, you're going to die.
Meth heads bite the dust.
It's not what a warrant is. Number 2, are you a Calvinist or an Arminian?
Oh, good goodness. Good. Okay.
The right answer is Calvinist.
Is it? You're leading the witness here. You're trying to get me
You
in
asked
trouble.
you started to ask what the right answer was, I thought.
Well,
Did I misunderstand? I thought you were saying what's the right.
I am a Calvinist in the sense that, like, yes, I do sort of believe that there's this thing that, God is like, okay, why those who He predestined before the foundations of the world. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
I don't know. That just seems to be kind
This is our beloved Wendy, in whom we are well pleased. Listen to her.
Did I got the right answer?
You got the right
Oh,
answer. Good
thank
job.
For Kyle, you got it.
goodness. Okay.
You get to add one book to the Bible. What is it? God has called you, hey, We need one more book on there that would be important for people to read once they get to the end of the Bible. Just throw one on there.
She's whimpering like
You've been called. What you choose will have been what I chose.
The Muppet movie. I don't know. I don't. It's not a book. Are we actually talking a book of the Bible from?
No, it's any book.
Any book.
Oh.
Eat, Pray, Love. Anything.
I mean, anything C.S. Lewis, to be honest.
Okay.
You know, anything that kind of challenges.
The collected works of C.S. Lewis.
Yes, let's do that.
There you go.
Okay. Phew. Anyway.
It's not real. You're not really.
You're not really doing it.
So
I know.
There's not that much pressure.
Okay.
Cigars.
Well,
or
pipes.
pipes. You pick pipes?
I'm going to pick a pipe.
Okay.
Pick a pipe.
Pick a pipe.
Pick a pipe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, cigars. I know you like the cigar. So.
I like them both, but I prefer cigars because pipes burn my tongue out.
Well, they're both bad for you. That's good.
I mean, they're good for your soul.
Does that actually work?
Yeah, it's a real pipe.
Peace pipe? Okay. You're bringing peace to the world. Yeah. Okay. Next question.
Who do you hang out with? Any 3 people, living or dead?
Who do I hang out with? Any 3 people, living or dead?
You get to pick 3.
Who would I hang out with?
Who would you hang out with?
Okay, because I was like, who do I hang out with?
Who would?
They're dead.
You get to pick 3
street
people.
talk.
Well, of course, David Bowie, 1,000%.
Well, of course.
First and foremost.
That's what everybody always says.
No, they don't. That's
No, you're the first person. You're
Might be the first
person to
Bowie,
pick
actually.
David Bowie.
really. Oh, he's cool.
But you said, of course, like it was the obvious answer.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, David Bowie, of course.
Usually if they say of course, they say Jesus. They're like, you can't pick Jesus, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, you can't pick David Bowie because everybody picks that. I'm just kidding.
Who else would I like to hang out with? Well, I mean, I gotta say, C.S. Lewis. I'm gonna just keep bringing it back.
That's all good.
Okay.
All right.
You know, that would be super cool.
David Bowie shows up and then
C.S. Lewis. And who's a third?
A lot of British people here.
My dad. My dad would be nice to see again.
Is he British?
No.
You want him British? Oh.
He's from Detroit.
So
Michigan.
offended by that.
Well, he said... Yeah,
Oh, because they're all British
he
people.
said they're all British, and then
Well,
he said,
that's true. I
Ed.
do have a thing for Brits. There is no question of that. Yeah.
Who doesn't? They're
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whiskey or beer?
Well, whiskey.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
You always sound like you're going to say more than you
I
say.
plan because I'm thinking, well, where would I go with this if I were to say more? And then I just cut myself off. I just chop myself off at the knees, really, most
You're
days.
supposed to just go and say stuff when you're on
Whiskey.
a podcast. and
Oh,
not think.
okay.
Whiskey.
Got it.
First thing you do when you become president.
I buy new wardrobes for everybody.
Okay.
Because I
For the
like.
whole country?
Yeah, why not? I want everyone to look aesthetically pleasing.
You're a real mystery to me, Wendy.
Am I? I doubt that.
You're like so quick with these answers, like you thought about this before. Well, obviously, I would get everybody to do more.
The wardrobe's on hanging out.
Wardrobe. It's all about. I have this little business that I had started called Fashion Therapy. Everyone's looking for answers on the inside. I say just look on the outside. So it's basically to go and make everybody the best them that they can be.
New wardrobe.
You didn't,
New
you didn't
wardrobe.
promote any pyramid schemes on our episode this time.
I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. There's still time.
Still coming?
Yeah, maybe.
Have you ever punched anyone or been punched?
Yes.
Oh, you got a good story?
You have a good story
Most
about it?
embarrassing thing that's ever happened.
You don't have to read
Okay.
it.
All
Those
right.
are alternates.
Alternate question.
Peeing in my pants. I did pee in my
You
pants.
have to tell us all the stories.
Now you got to tell them all.
Oh shoot.
So,
Most embarrassing thing that ever happened. Okay. Well.
your best punching someone. Or
I mean, it
getting
wasn't a
punched
good punching story. Who wants to be punched? But I was. And I was punched down the hall with Leslie because I had a guy that I was dating back in high school. And I had an article of him. And I was like, I don't know why I brought an article of him to high school. And
Like
I'm
an article of him? Like,
I don't know. Like I was
Like
so.
he was in
like-
the paper or something?
Yeah, it was in the news. It was in the local newspaper.
Gotcha.
Who
Okay.
cares? And then I was like, oh, look at that. And I showed it to a friend. And I was like, because I was maybe proud I was dating. Who cares? Anyway, so Leslie wanted to see it. This story's going on way too long.
no, this is
No,
great.
it's,
Okay,
it's
okay.
only been like 10 seconds.
Okay, and then he says, she was like, I want to see it. And I was like, no, you don't say that to a popular girl. And
Oh, she's
all of a
popular.
sudden she was like, oh. And then, I mean, the head went
She
around.
wound up.
And then she was just like, bam, as I said, go ahead. And we were leaving science class. She goes, no, you go ahead. And I said, you. No, you. And then she just started punching me down the hall.
Wow.
And I saw, like, I took her to the principal's office. I was that girl. I was like a little Karen.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
You didn't try to punch back?
I didn't.
Yeah. It's you can freeze up when you're getting punched.
Yeah.
Because
Wait,
you're
this
like,
is
who else
happening right
is
now?
looking? And then my other like boyfriend from high school was like walks by, and I'm thinking he's going to save me. Oh no, he's not. Okay.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was an awful moment. And then yes, and I was little. I mean, I think everyone pees in their pants probably.
Yeah, but not like recently.
No recent
Maybe.
pants peeing stories? Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
story.
Yeah. One concert, any band in history. Who do you see? Oh, we already know.
Who?
David Bowie.
I thought it was obvious.
Well,
David
no,
Bowie.
actually, because Barry Manilow is
Okay.
or Neil Diamond.
He's a mystery.
He's a mystery.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Wait,
Yeah.
like, who do you hang
You
out
just
with?
want to talk to David Bowie. You don't want to hear him sing. Would
I
you
already
stop
saw
singing?
him. I already saw him, but
Oh.
the most, of course, the most pop. Yeah, I was like, it was the Spider tour. But the one concert that was, of course, very impactful was Barry Manilow.
So you would see Barry Manilow?
Not again. I guess I already saw him. Who do you see? Who
get
do I
to-
see?
right now,
Okay.
you
Who do you
Okay,
want to see?
Okay.
One concert.
Yeah.
Prince.
Prince. Okay.
Okay.
But it was just so funny because we're like, who do you hang out with? And you're like, well, obviously David Bowie.
Yeah.
So we had the concert question. We're like, well, we know.
Yeah, we already
And you're
know.
like, no, I wouldn't see David Bowie.
Wrong. Incorrect.
Amazing. Okay, we have one more question for you.
I'm confusing.
We have one more question for you today.
Well,
With every head bowed and every knee knelt and every eye closed in this place, do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
I already did that a bunch of times.
What's one more?
Can you
What?
can you do it again?
Oh, do it. Okay.
Does she have to pray the prayer right now? Or?
Sure. Do you
We
make
always-
everyone do this?
Yeah.
Well, we don't make them. We ask for
You just ask him.
we ask for their decision.
No kidding.
That makes it a ministry the moment you just got to do an invitation at the end of whatever you do. Then you can get tax exemption.
Do you
We haven't
have
tried that actually.
Do you accept Jesus as your Lord and
Yes,
Savior?
yes.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
We got it. All right. All right. The
Do you
angels
really
are
do
rejoicing.
this every time?
It's tongue in cheek.
Oh, yeah.
We're being a little.
Because
tongue in cheek.
I take things very seriously. If you haven't noticed, sometimes I'm like, okay, anyway.
All right. Well,
This is where I plead the blonde.
thanks for joining us, everybody. Wendy has a sales presentation that she's going to present us with. An amazing business opportunity, so we have to hop over to that
Magnets.
now.
I do.
So thanks for joining us, Wendy. Thank
you.
you,
Yeah, thanks for coming.
subscribers.
Bye, guys.
See you next
We're
week.
eating some burritos.
Woohoo!